Welcome everyone, welcome. This is another interview experience on a new college in our interview prep YouTube playlist, and that is IMI Delhi. Three colleges, IMI Delhi, New Delhi, in the first place after non-IM colleges. You must be remembering that there are many IMs that you can be targeting in top B schools, but this is one of the best after IMs, you may say. The one more college can be in Bhubaneswar and one more is in Kolkata. So let's have a quick question round interview of how was it all alike and what were the real questions. That's the most desperate one. Please welcome. Good morning. So I hope the overall experience of IMI Delhi was good enough to share with us.
Yes, sir, it was good enough.
So let's start with the first question without wasting any further time. Did you have any technical uniqueness for this interview or to prepare for it? Was it demanding anything extra like a SOP, etc.?
No, sir.
So it was all in all like a regular one.
Yes.
ठीक है. So let's start. The first question. What was that?
The first question was from the female panelist to introduce myself. But she stated it clearly that introduce what's not in the form and you think it will support your candidature.
To introduce yourself, which is not in the form, be ready for a out of the box interview, what you have already mentioned. And this is quite a unique pattern of having this introduction round. Overall, how much time did they take to take this interview?
Overall, it took 18 to 20 minutes.
The students who are preparing for the same college or maybe for another, pay quick attention to the MBA interview questions that can be repeated in any other way as well. So they asked him for almost 10 to 20 minutes.
Yes.
And there were two panelists.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So let's start with what was the second question after introduction?
It was from my introduction itself that what's a SWAM platform that we don't know. Why did you opt for it and what are the benefits?
I guess because you are one of the students of NAPTEL and SWAYAM platform, they asked it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is SWAYAM platform, students? It's an online platform for MOOC, massive open online courses. Go through it, get some good collections of certifications. This is a proper hack I'm giving you to master your personality and persona. What was the next one?
The next question was, do my college offer on-campus placements? They were quite trying to know that if I am clear about MBA or not. So they asked me about the companies and why did not I opt for any of them?
So this was a question related to his own background of academic excellence and whether he was clear in his mind to change the stream or not. Be aware for these questions as well. Was there any cascading question out of this?
Yes, that what are my future plans then?
Fine. Future plans should be taken with a very serious round of approach. Did you handle it well?
Yes, sir.
Prepared for it quite a lot times. So that's a good news. What was the next one?
Then panelist switch was there. The next panelist was male in his 50s. So the first question from him is that you are from textile city. So which are the top textile industries in your area?
Textile can be a good question for the students who are belonging to a textile city. Like Ahmedabad is one of the textile city of India. Bhilwara itself. Pali can also be one of the textile city of Rajasthan and Bhilwara and nearby areas. Be aware, your field of origin gives you a good cascading question out of it. What was the next one?
That how many number of power looms I suppose there are in the Bhilwara?
You took it nicely.
Actually, I had no idea about power looms, so I stated what I knew about the spinning mills, that there are 69 spinning mills in Bhilwara.
So he also modified the question from power looms to spinning wheels, and that's how whatever you know, just display that. That can be a good source of answer for you. What was the next question?
He asked me about the MLA of Bhilwara.
GK students, GK, listen.
And then the next question was that why I'm not doing MTech and why MBA. That he tried to sell me that if I am already get qualified, then why don't I opt for MTech and MBA? So I made him that my points are clear, that I was clear from my third year. I did get because to improve my technical knowledge as well.
So why are you giving a technical test if you're already going for a management one? Well, one more thing to note, students, city heads and state heads and national heads should be a good go for you. Prepare your MP, MLA from your district, prepare SP, collector of the district, prepare the chairperson, the mayor of your municipal corporation as well. Can be a good question to ask. After that, cabinet of state and cabinet of India can be a good thorough revision for you. And he was asked from the same as well. What was the next question?
It was about hobbies, and then he switched into Hindi. So I answered in Hindi as well.
Students, language switch. Be aware if the interviewer himself is giving you a question in Hindi. Do you have a weak Hindi? I think not at all from North Indians. Go for a Hindi answer as well. लैंग्वेज उनकी तरफ से होगा, आप भी करिए. तो चलिए हम भी अब इसको हिंदी में करते हैं. सो हाउ डिड इट वेंट, लाइक अब क्या हुआ हिंदी में, कैसे आपने आंसर दिया उसको?
फिर हॉबीज़ कैसे चला कि क्या करना पसंद है, तो मैंने कहा सर आई लाइक टू ड्रॉ सीनरीज एंड दीज, कि आसपास कहीं घूमने जाता हूँ. तो उन्होंने कहा अच्छा तो अभी कौन से वाटरफॉल घूमने गए हो, तो मैंने उसी का आंसर दे दिया कर दिया. तो वो थोड़ा एकदम फ्रेंकली काफ़ी चल रहा था ऐसा.
ऐसे हवा में बातें तो कर नहीं सकते. तो इन्होंने बोला ट्रैवलिंग, लो बताओ कौन सी प्लेस विजिट करिए. आप बोलेंगे बुक, बताओ कौन सी बुक रीड करिए. म्यूजिक, लेटेस्ट सॉन्ग बताइए आपने कौन सा सुना है. तो कुछ भी आ सकता है. व्हाट वाज द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन?
Then the next questions were about my technical, and they were also asked in हिंदी कि कितनी तरीके की टर्बाइंस होती है, आपने MFIS के बारे में सुना है क्या, अभी न्यूज़पेपर में चल रहा है कि उन्होंने गडकरी सर की एक न्यूज़ सुनी थी कि इथेनॉल मिक्स करेंगे, तो वो किस टेक्नोलॉजी पे बेस्ड है.
टेक्निकल क्वेश्चंस के लिए आपकी फील्ड स्पेसिफिक से रेडी रहिए. अकाउंट्स के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, कॉमर्स के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, तो अपनी BST के और अकाउंट्स की कुछ FAQs निकाल के रखिए स्टूडेंट्स. या टेक्निकल राउंड में भी पूछे जा सकते हैं, और अगर हिंदी में पूछे जा रहे हैं तो भी नॉलेज तो सर्वोपरि है. व्हाट वाज द नेक्स्ट वन?
First, I will like to suggest that what's not in books you should read also, because if it's in newspaper, the person who asked me the question was from finance, but he asked me from mechanical because he read in the newspaper itself.
Quick point and a wise note. Make it down.
Then I was asked again about some textile questions, that what products do RSWM make? Why, when was Mayur overthrown by RSWM? Who represented Mayur when it was in its prime time?
तो स्टूडेंट्स, क्वेश्चंस आर फ्रॉम एनी रैंडम जोन. बी अवेयर, जो क्वेश्चंस आपके तैयार नहीं हैं उन क्वेश्चंस में भी महारत हासिल करने के लिए कम से कम SRT क्वेश्चंस या रैंडम क्वेश्चंस की एक क्विक रीडिंग आपके पास होनी चाहिए. हथियार है आपके. सर आई थिंक आई मिस्ड इट फ्रॉम माई माइंड. सर आई थिंक आई I'm unable to recall it for the moment, but I read it somewhere. Sir, I should be definitely knowing about it. I'll tell you late. I'll Google it out afterwards. ऐसे कुछ हथियार यूज करो स्टूडेंट्स, हैंडल करने में पोलाइटनेस दिखाओ. Will be a curious example for you and your personality. और कुछ?
Then I was given a topic to speak for 2 minutes, that why should we select you? We are not yet satisfied. Then sell yourself.
So again, the last question, convince us finally that we should select you. So what was the topic?
The topic was itself that prove your candidature, that it will be helpful for our college. That how I am involved in several activities and how I handled them well.
Why only you was actual topic. कभी कभार ऐसे भी टॉपिक्स दिए जाते हैं जैसे myself पे पूरा बोलिए, तो वो भी इंट्रोडक्शन ही है. तो इनसे पूछा गया why should we select only you? Did you handle it well?
Yes, I gave them several example of my critical thinking, including the final year project I am currently working on.
Acha, one thing that I would like to ask this handsome person standing here is that sometimes we prepare a lot, but we couldn't answer that much as much we prepared. Right? ऐसा होता है कि नहीं? मतलब you must have prepared for this question specially. Why should we select only you? Quite a lot of times. Suppose you had prepared 5 lines on it, final lines. Were you able to execute all those 5 lines? Please let them know.
No, it's not quite possible, because when we prepare for why only you. If the question is changed, then you have to make some corrections in there, taking some points out and involving some more points in.
Modifications in a must at the time of interview. Your mind says the best things. Don't listen to the scripted things, right? That was just for preparation. Anything else?
No, sir. Then we exchanged the greetings and I took off from the...
Were you maintaining an eye contact with the panelists or with the camera?
I was maintaining with the panelist, and it's a quite a problem in the online interviews, that if you see in the camera, then you can maintain eye contact. But if you don't maintain camera, if you see in the camera, then you cannot see their faces and their reaction. So you can leave this, but you should maintain a smile on your face.
So get a good balance of both, because if you don't look in the camera, students, as if we are looking in this camera for you, you won't get a sense of touch directly from your answers. So that's it from our side. I hope overall the interview sessions could be value based for you. That's it from my side. Signing off, Himanshu Parihar, and this person who has given you quite a lot yarn about it, knowledge about it. That's it. Thank you. Don't forget, we are good to go with many more interviews in the list. Stay tuned, students. Stay tuned.